brought to you by Omama Royal Chocolate.
Delicious.
No, don't mommy be.
KTA Mobile.
It's the future.
Sam Estate. Slam Technologies.
The whole computer school wow teachers no wa botre no betimi a chirewa eno ani Slam Technologies.
GhanaMats.com.
Fly Ethiopian Airlines, the new spirit of Africa, a Star Alliance.
Some pointers, we are the best.
Tiger Nut Powder. Elgibo app.
Download it.
Because we were talking on it, it will not be clean feed for you. It will not be clean feed because we were talking on it. Listen, Kabiamu was playing on it. The one that we are picking. Input sound and all for
Our traditional leaders are taking their seats, as we've indicated. The team was led by Ni Adote Otinto II, Sepemanche.
I was saying, I'm going to KOFI TV so live. Sabre here was Black Star Square. Any more pair. In fact, and Rana Joe and Nashasi already comments and the views of Ghanaians. Ambulances over 300 are penny. And they are buying every check. Ediama constituencies. Hold on, say one constituency, one ambulance.
Thank you very much.
How it be how and then someone one more can say the timing is wrong. And then see what I chair. And then Sabri and one more at the Emma. It means don't share more. One more at the man. Yes, they needed to do demarcations. A lot of controversies surrounding this ambulance. Yaba, Asabri, your Black Star Square. Yaba, every bit. Because live feed
First announcement.
Or comments and so what they are working kind of one interesting thing is remember
the first one.
We are going to the NDC of Parliament. Well, that
Thank you very
from the minority
much.
say Adenesi or Ache. And so it's interesting, but then said the passes no emu etie Sabri
and the Ministry of Special Development Initiatives.
All right.
So for those who couldn't join us this morning, you can follow
free and crying
this program on the media platforms that I've just mentioned.
Very well dressed. But then the understanding is
the dignitaries have started arriving.
I can see one interesting thing is the manager home teach you
the development authorities.
And
see Honorable Joe Dankwa,
and so that is
the CEO
job
of the
for
Middle
at
Belt
least
Development
Authority. Apart
I
from
can
saving
also
lives,
see Jerry
Hamed, you can also quantify
the of the Coastal Development
as a
Authority.
result of
They are the heads of the agencies under the Ministry of Special Development Initiatives. All invited guests as the program proceeds. I can also see Dr. Insian Asare is the Presidential Advisor on Health, the former Ghana Health Service boss. I can also see Dr. Abdul Rauf, he is the Registrar of the Ghana Pharmacy Council. I can see the National Nasara Coordinator of the New Patriotic Party, Honorable Aziz Futa is there. Malamus is also here with us. So I would be acknowledging the presence of all invited guests who are here to support His Excellency the President, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, and Honorable Mavis Hawakumsin, the Minister for Special Development Initiatives, as we commission the 307 ambulances. We would also be acknowledging the presence of the suppliers of the ambulances and all invited guests. Okay. Special announcement before I continue with my acknowledgement. The owner of the vehicle GW 48315, that is a blue-black vehicle, kindly move your vehicle. We understand currently approved location. So kindly move the vehicle. The owner of the vehicle, Pontiac GW 48315, blue-black vehicle. Kindly move your vehicle. That's right. You can give us some. So as I said, I'll be acknowledging the presence of all invited guests and those who have made plan to be with us for the commissioning of the ambulances. As I said earlier, this project forms part of the Infrastructure for Poverty Eradication Program. It's a special program designed by His Excellency the President, specifically to eradicate poverty and reduce inequalities in our societies. Currently, the Ministry of Special Development
you can see in short drivers
are implementing the infrastructure for poverty eradication. This particular project is one of the several projects under the Infrastructure for Poverty Eradication
very soon,
program. So we have delivered on this particular project. The second project that is currently ongoing is the One District, One Warehouse. This particular project is being implemented by the development authorities with the supervision from the Ministry of Special Development Initiatives. Currently, we are constructing 50 warehouses across the country.
Allowing politicians.
We are also currently implementing the Water for All program.
So these are the
in all the 275 constituencies. There is the Toilet for All program.
Ambulances
ongoing across the 275 constituencies. Aside from that,
I'm happy that
the ministry is also
one has gotten work.
Undertaking the construction
of the dynamics, one
in all the development zones. Currently, the projects are being implemented by the development authorities.
Yes,
thank you very much. We'll be giving you a background of almost all
good
our
health care.
Today, we are here
there are a lot of angles
to assist the President Commission and distribute 307 ambulances. A very historic event today will be, and we thank you for your support and your patience throughout the process of procuring the ambulances. As I said, I will be unofficially acknowledging the presence of some of our invited guests. So I can see the Honorable Health Minister just arrived. Honorable Ajima Kwakumenu is also here with us. Thank you very much for coming. Let me also acknowledge the presence of nurses and nursing trainees from the Pantan College of Health. I hope I'm right. Kindly show us here. Thank you very much for coming. May God bless you. We'll be acknowledging you properly in the course of the moment. Thank you very much.
Okay, Sabre, said the ambulances no apake a beautifully parked tents ahudo ya say na yewo drivers ni bi ena gina wo mo ambulances hono. A very wonderful display over the ekoso ewo ha no said dem kan no ye ma live coverage. One, taking the politics out of it, the controversies over time in a year as to whether lives could have been saved before, and as the timing is right. Those are questions we shall be finding answers to. Two, ama ebimo enya ejuma as abre womo ebeye as drivers. Three, ebe save nipa enso enkwa. Number 4, wabetumi ediaba. But aside that, said you know, and I'm reading through some comments and how people were seeing it, you know. If you say, what is the essence in this fanfare? If you say, you say sika and ediabetna ha edi say jume, legitimate question. You baby say na you have answers to that because comment be a mekan and Mampani Facebook page. Abra will post too. The announcement said then you made the question. We'll be commenting and say yes, Terminal 3 airport no on Kaise Yasheda I official opening, but it's working and it doesn't really need any official opening before it works. And you know, one of the Fasobia Ewoso. That is quite interesting. Said them you know. And you him po say you did maybe a say area you be sign ebie ano, especially to the extent to say nani pebi share ni mu say anka ansha se kra ye adwuma agi ni pankwa na ye pakisi hwa telene na ye bia no. It's a legitimate question obia baby sir, and so ye baby sir answers no she and understanding in she mu bia ba earlier and say na womo mark na womo the trackers ahihye mu ahunu ba bia ebia enam for how long no mo the trackers ne shame when internet say go hotel now. There are all questions ye baby sir abra ye gusia nti dwumadi no dey officially no shasia ano no enche ye ne empanifo bi bedidi nkomo na ya hwe ye ne driver fo ne bi bedidi nkomo. You better take you on a tour. Said the inside no etie Black Star Square. Any more pair and a sabre you did media ever live KOFI TV. So your comments are welcome. Your contributions are welcome. Yes, Ghana we bibia politics ekum, and so we can't take the political aspect out of it. People will definitely play politics with it. Me I am blame one way play politics with it because both NDC and PP will be opposition. They equally do their opposition. So NDC and PP never opposition. They would have equally criticized near man 1 or 2. So and NDC were opposition. They almost criticize I be yes anymore, but we shall be asking the questions. Now you say you be nya anu ye edi free answer me we'll be say. How old is Ghana? And we are happy. That about the answer Ghana. Baby, you need to and you ambulances. And you need just one chance. Yes, the number of years are and we are now getting ambulances and we are jubilating. Well, we shall be finding out and you be doing and come on. It so added life in abroad.
Okay, so just by the way of acknowledging those who are assisting to make this program a success, we do have some personnel from the Ghana National Service that I would want to acknowledge. We have ADO1, Kingsley Divine Tete. He is the conductor for the fine tune that you are currently listening. Thank you very much for your help. And he's leading the regimental band. We also have the leading fireman, Simon Hodatu, He is the drum major. Thank you very much for today. We also have Director of Music, DO2, Azekpodo. Thank you very much for your presence this morning. Thank you very much for your tune. I would also want to acknowledge the presence of, is it ladies in white or men in white? Okay, both, right? They are from the Public Health Nurses School, Kolebu. They are here with us. Kindly acknowledge your presence here. Thank you very much for coming. May God bless you. As I said, we will continue acknowledging all personnel here as the program proceeds. Very soon, the program will commence. As I said earlier, the members of parliament will be joining us very soon. Yeah, I can see the Honorable General Secretary of the New Patriotic Party, Mr. John Boadu, has also joined us. Sir, thank you very much for coming. I can see Honorable Ahmed, the Minister of Cities and Zongo Development, is also here with us. Honorable Mustafa, yes, I've mentioned it. Okay, as I said, we will be continuing acknowledging the presence of some very important personalities who have joined us. So we also have in our midst the chairman of the board of the Middle Belt Development Authority, Honorable Alex Cranche, has also joined us here. We have the Deputy CEO for the Coastal Development Authority, Mr. Bob Charles Abonto, is also here with us. I've already mentioned
who say ambulances are one ebeche any sum ho say enkran bebrebe no efa ye yeah who drone shot no come up
Mr. KOFI Kakaribo.
Who said drone shot no.
Thank you very much for coming.
Ambulance and some horse and crane sebe.
In attendance,
when you na omobeche e de ama hospital say what Ghana ha. Na say in case say bibi eyo bi na ye be hia say ye de ambulance e be fa no akwa. Na ye de na tumu ojaso. We de abrochi abagana na misusu say ye dui. Empire ne ebe say ambulances no ye be use ye na say ne ense because Ghana there ayana ye maintenance culture e wo form ye pa medi ene na se fa ne bobo mebo eye Owura Kofi Adoma ngwani echidom na ene dumedie no ye de amam kama pa live from the Black Star Square we KOFI TV ene wani go a o hwe no ye da se wa kan ho me ba chow ye wie nso a ye be loadi copy e wo YouTube enti so ko YouTube na se onya subscribe ya no anya subscribe no so sanso na obi o ha se o bra Kofi ayana me mobile live a me hu me nte me se wa bomodi a KOFI TV page o se si a wo Facebook me a follow me a follow adult me ensa na ho no me aso me adult me ensa no so no be me a be the first to see me a be the first to see me aso a correct where we if you neko bia no why na san nko ade anytime bia be live no obenya bi ahwe yan be prompt no wanya bi ahwe yenko tie ne ekoso e wo background ne bi na ye wia ya to aso na ma hand over ma Mr. KOFI Adoma ngwani na ode ne e wo ho no so ato aso
are here with us this morning. As I said, we are also live on GBC, TV3, Homebase TV, UTV, Joy News, yen.com, and we are also live We are also live on the Ministry of Information Facebook page. So for those who are unable to join us here this morning, you can follow exactly what happens here on these platforms. And I would also want to acknowledge the presence of all the radio stations who have also joined us this morning. Thank you very much for coming to cover this very historic event, the distribution, the commissioning and distribution of 307 ambulances. This is unprecedented in the nation.
And Biano, Yabeko, Yababa Kofiado na on his school for Mammy Biatimuze, Bribiano, Noa, any school near or MPP, Amanyo Kunu, Emuno, Yaneno, Atchinkomo. And Mr. Kofi Adamangwanisa, why radio, Maminjao na Onemameno and Kasa.
All right, so fast abre masum yeguso I de live feed bro na say dem kind or Black Star Square. Mo hwe machia wo hunu say ambulances no egu ho empanifo no guso a wo mo eba na yetumi apadwumade hontoma. But ye ma me one thing ye hunu say from free SHS time and at time bia be hunu no address depending on adeko a aban person roll it out. Obe hunu no most of the pictures na o share pan on tea bread ne milo ibi school for enkwala antade bia and then so ye hu no ha we address and also we pet na tade one constituency, one ambulance, 4 more for nana our day ejina ha mama ye mpombo ko de
adumunti
ya fro say
ya fra me afieje wa
mama afieje wa wo sha ase from free SHS na also chop box and no e ko say
ekoyi pa fi say aban no ye kama nti ekoyi
dia ne kan o ma wo di say adwuma no those days
dia kan me ma me di say adwuma ne say edi kan me da obo ade ase me say mahwefo mo hwe me soso no wo mo so me chia wo mo empem bepre ya na ya ne ya nim ade no ya na bibi kwosoma ya ne ya ne ente ase eti aban we no ba ye no oye na dwene say obeye free SHS enam sam me eni obi ya nko bi nti yeso yetu ye hu si wo say ye be ma enkura na omu ba no wo mu so betimi akọ free SHS ne bi no ma be ye empanyimpa enu nti ye kọ so ebo aprobo for 2012 ehye panyini nkuran president ni nkuran say e be ba so na Ghana afa ne ntoma paye den efra anekwasam ye kọ so aboda wuro no e kira amansan so tie e ma e ka wo makoma e ma wo mu so toma aban no so say na odi ba e good ade aban na ye dwuma bebre na nso so age yansam edi kan oye free SHS no na wa ha
okay the free SHS no ebonachi NPP free SHS and I think me who one day chasa wo dey we moving signboard
e ba ya no so no na panyin no wo wa di so di hunu for the future nti ade bia o peso de beba Ghana bia no e wo ho kwase ye ta na chi na ebe kama eti na wu mi a me wa Asante region enuma pan abane ye nti mabedi ha week
enti what's what be saying
week
1 week o ba e ho na fa hotel ho car na de aka nyina
oh me ba ye no ya ma me hotel efi say ma ye adwuma so ama oba ama oman no eti omu ma me dan a me ba me dam e ma me so sabi mpraduasa sade e oba beda bia no me da e wo kama eti enna ne de
no campaign now we no one now fund ho ana say obi na fund
oh campaign there present no e wo mo a wo de bebo aye
na da bi o make say why o ho na wa address school girl o ho na say wa address nurse and address them
and ambulance
and wa address ambulance driver fi say o address any ambulance fo ni nyina akoye pe
e no kra say aban na de so de hu nti e say bibia ye kama
e na me bi say ni nyina no hwan na fa ho ka no
oh ni nyina no aban ni guso na one day wonya bedi wa obeboa eti ase ye ni nso edi na chi no ye boa magana fa ne ntoma free
nti wo ye ni nyina free ana se wonya bibi free mo na mpese me hu
me ye ni nyina free ma oman ni hu do nti ana me ye ni nyina free e ma oman no se de oman no beti president na se eti ye de ya ma se ye bedi oman ni sika ya ma se ye be se oman no ye bai se ye be ye oman ni ye ama empuntudwuma na aban no hwehwe no adadi ama oman Ghana no oman Ghana nso fa ne ntoma pa afra na me ene wo a ye ntimi anko school ni bi no yeso ehu mfasode a ewo so
nti ambulance ya de bi call constituency ana
me ba cha ya de bi ko Asante region
o constituency he
atwomangwa bi aja ebi so be ko ho ne
me da sawai odi ni bi
afieje wa me wa buakwa atwomangwa bi aja aye frɛ ho abuakwa district ɛhɔ na wo hwehwɛ me a wo behu me
afieje wa ya da CP afieje wa se de me kan no na bribia na wa address school girl na ya ne honorable so any komo honorable afin shapa
afin komo tie me ne
me hu wa che
ache papa se baby sawase na sisi ade
nyame ade
see you
honorable adaro ma obeda ho adi a kire ya hwefo
your friend me David Pra, Eastern Regional Communications Director of the ruling New Patriotic Party.
Eastern Region. Mo benya sen constituency sen mo hwe ani mo se mo benya how many?
Me no edika no ma me fa na se ema His Excellency na Dankwa Kufuado. Na me mo na baso na ado de ni din no ene ne honam na se. Your friend osai ade oye. Okan se obeye 275 ambulances. Sisi akra de more than 300 na aba. Nti ye asida ene de be ma no na ya da Ghana fo ase. So muhu na do mobo eto anema no ampa one disappoint here. Eastern region under the Middle Belt Development Authority Ministry of Special Initiative ase were 33 constituencies ewo Eastern region nti I ready nti mo ready some fa mo be fa 30 kwa hwe de na no Eastern region.
Oh, okay, line here where chi
na ko na no Eastern makokan 33 and sisa akọ Eastern region.
But is it enough?
At least it is better. The whole Eastern region officially, there were about 2 ambulances. Teche kwashe ni kofodia. Inti na uwa beti fini mpraeso ne odan baby a unya. Inti mi no okrobo memu ina baby a. Inti we no the another all the constituencies I were Eastern region. Emergency eba ye wo ni aso apart from the another aye wa ambulance. Sa supply a drone na or the abano and also abua pa.
Okay, but I know they come by the complaint about and say any ambulances no offer drones aba.
Sa net here. Na enchirem no amantem. You see at the end say we no ebe augment the ambulance service drone no because a bi wo emergency is so swift say and say odi nipa no eto kam as I say onya medication no na drone no afly na they are stabilizing the rear na natural ambulance na de na ba kesiem na say abasanti where it takes a president who is so visionary. It takes a president
visionary enough say no visionary to the extent to say abra omanfo ebedu ya che esisi ho sa menim say within that period no senke shall say you so yeah it would have saved lives but you see wa twen kakra say they twen campaign time say they twen den you before ansana ya shall see apa hontoma at the time ebi ewu dada was that really necessary?
Dabi enunti na omampani di kande drone no ebaye
no that the mechanics ambulances ne buy all right
me ma or the kande drone no ebaye so or the be stabilize the system. Ambulances no ebaye somewhere October November until you are right but now all the 275 constituencies na ebedu
say projects bi wo ho amoye amonwie enso na mo ahase je ho fans nti we say ni nyina medru at least there could have been
we unique thing
unique we save lives so when you to say a dime beer de ba be first factory we save lives so the agency of it
can me no ya adwen but now you better for example me fie kwapem me Eastern Regional Communications Director assuming say yakocha ana yeja Eastern region. You can imagine a man and Kababam so as a communication director.
But it can be in the national pool, no order. Without giving segment and say this constituency, this segment.
And Nuntina Abano Yen in Tem from October to this time, I don't think it's so because you are trying since independence, the whole Ghana near 11 ambulance. 11 ambulances, the whole country. Shameful. Sir, from Kwame Nkrumah to Kotoka to Champo to Warrant up to John Incompetent Mahama. China, they were 11. And I'm in Hoka say, you were 307. It's not just a idea, a swany, yeah, dear, you near John, San Danko Kufuado. Nyame and a year bomb pie, sir, or Babon home by Nasa and it's your doing. And your only ambulance, who Menuina Bedin dancer, and your Mapan and Adwayano. And
says for now, no ambulance and a home comer, ambulances and a home common EAD. And
Mammy kept me soso ambulance and yet to say there John Mahama and Kofo Kotoya Adakato Omudibegu Parliament and Nayanum Grasinti and Ajo Omasani na kwashe spinters ho yenim baby Adakato nugu hwinim trotro kra omo tama trotro davet omo person better because
oko ho na omo tama trotro davet
hwi enye ka papa etisa make tontroa
ewo hen
egu sprinters mako I think 34 and I hear who 34
na
nim just Adakato on say ambulance there
and more trauma taxi drivers no more rejected
truck drivers crash or mumpe because I don't know nanka say ambulance no mudi be do no car no cra tire shisha se cra boy joint na chacha and a John Mahama cause side the begu ho wa cause financial loss to the state oye dia na wenya no kasa ofosu ampofo no o ambulance wansam omoni nwa de omumfere ade. These are shameless people. No mu me ekasa. And na me no kase. Hwa de papa esim a Krobi Kra clinic.
Anyway, mama here terminal 3. Yenye commissioning but it's working. Terminal 3 abandada anti and among commission here. But people pass there and we are enjoying it. Was it necessary to do this commissioning?
Terminal 3 no John Mahama Okono or ye both shortcutting and commissioning. Okay, yeah, shortcutting both shortcutting and commissioning.
No, I don't remember the commission.
I mean, it's how they own your politician. Yana politician. It's yeah, okay, yeah, both shortcutting and commissioning. Into who he has another commission again.
No, seriously, the ban or commission of them.
No, okay, yeah, shortcutting at the middle of the project.
Commission at the middle.
Commission here because near Kotuaba 2016. Into that day, no, McCarthy in his speech, me issue press statement from Eastern region. Say it will take only incompetent one to do what he has done. Into now who he has a because commission again. Terminal 3 no. It took Nana Danko Kufuado a buy and obey Yeni Papa. And no create no crown, structure defense man, should be a toy, okay, a Nima for Hoina, and a take Honorable Kofiada under Nanado's government. And yet me, a Siano, in sure a toy last year, Yentime who flado. Inti Minia, and no, they are different. Where did they done it? Say, ya no, say, ya chino, and na ye in 28. January, ye na ye wa ha. Omampani oye penny. Ntina dwimu do. Odo ne man, edo ne ma. On pese ni pa bewu no. Ono na nde odi ambulance. Ebe ma de say odi ma MPs. All the 200
my MPs ni bia ba. Ye na ebi kwa kwedi nkomo especially with the NDCs.
And enye constituency chairman MPs. Inti me hwe okujato obeje ne de me hwe kwashiga obeje ne de
have they said the same yet? They've not said the same yet. All the complaints
initial ya kotono mo say enye priority na yenko complete
what
esisi bush asama mo kan initial me wo all the press statements e wa ha mo condemn this laudable Ghana for ye ko apro no 2016 Nanado onye bibia keke. Enya say sorry ya na sebi owa na akoto. He did what we call needs assessment. Equal community bia bisa say den na muhia we are going to do what we call government priority projects with a special development initiative ministry, and a development authority. Then I'm here. Grobia, all the 275 constituencies mentioned ambulance. All the 200. That is the singular item. All the constituencies are mentioned here. Apart from that, it be mentioned their backgrounds. It be mentioned market centers. It be mentioned some ship compounds and clinics. But item running through all the 275 was ambulance. Uko kuapima omuka ambulance. Uko do okra omuka ebu akwa no omuka mpraso omuka uko do savrugu omuka. The entire country obiase ohia ambulance because so when you emergency na so yedoba specialist wo okolebua yentimi mfa onkoto se taxi mu aye kra na obehwe onko ba we no inro ewom ye training paramedics omo no ye somewhat like doctors no omo so no ebetimi ama treatment ewom ye wo medical services bibia inro ina woma ebetimi resuscitate you ansana yeduedu.
And are you saying say the NDC MPs never ban
no, they should take it.
But what would that mean?
Me them mama who say when this man at the Dankwa Kufuado or you different from the incompetent John Mahama. When visionary leader NDC MPB a catch on a quiet said Charlie mo president no or Berjumo now so say you can be binti. Met me up when Bakudi at forcing. I met him and said that he wants to be truthful. The worker Nana Dankwa Kufuado Ebono John Mahama ain't me Yemukota. Now so a politics in here, sir.
What kind of
he told me at forcing that then Deputy Minister for Finance. Meaning catch said David Fra. Eastern Regional Committee no 1-on-1. Out Chinenum Tioka say Ejuma Nana Dankwa Kufuado Ebono John Mahama ontimi yemu kota. But politics in Omuye they did not say Ghana for bet aba boom ama Nana Dankwa Kufuado. Okuja Chwakebi the Ministerial. Obia nti these are people who confess say Nana do ebo ejuma. By sense say kakra ombenye di ntino eni no kofio ntino omuye sa. But Ghana for in enim say Nana Dankwa Kufuado or the political messiah of our time. Say nyame de ne ba this time say omeso oman Ghana mu. No John Mahama de me describe as the Nebuchadnezzar. Nyame apam na koto bush. There's no way obeba. Nanado, he is a messiah.
Politicians will forever be on our Aja Pride as Eastern Region NPP Communications Director and Eddie and Commando. I can't say but said them we shall balance on it right now. The mean when they say one more and paramedics are one more and a handle ambulances and Yafre almost said one more move. I think there will be a bit of display and Sana Omampani Ankasa Eduha and then Bibia Etrimi Atwaso. At the same time also no Yehunu say a nurse of one more every kolebu woman abaha say woman who say we shall be speaking to them and be finding out their air coso and they said the Atentino. You heard the air coso, I think. Panyifoni bi guswa womo eba one thing I mean who ye NDC MPs ni bi we are waiting say betumi ehunu womo emubi and then after that no yetumi ene womo edi enkomo na yahwe how things are Sabri so we shall be giving you some live feed yebe sign edi enkomo na ebioti yenkoso anafe yemfa de ekoso no bi
members of the band. Members of the EMT are to form. Thank you very much. The Eastern Regional Communication Director, Honorable Pra, has also joined us. Thank you very much for coming. So, very soon, I'll be handing over the mic to the main. Okay, I see. Okay. I've been asked to continue as we await the arrival of His Excellency the Vice President and His Excellency the President, Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Baumia and Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, the President of the Republic of Ghana. And they would also be joined by the Sector Minister of Special Development Initiatives, Honorable Mavis Hawa Kumsin. The Minister for Chieftaincy has also joined us. Thank you for coming. The program is almost set to begin. The Honorable Minister for Interior, Honorable Ambrose Derry, has also joined us. So thank you for coming. I can also see the Honorable Minister for National Security, Honorable Kandapa, is also here with us this morning. Honorable Mustafa Hamid, the Minister for Inner City and Zongo Development, is also here with us. Honorable Abena Tisilia Abena Dapa is also here with us. She's the Minister for Sanitation. Honorable Jamese is the Minister for Chieftaincy, is also here with us. Honorable Matthew Opoku Prempe is the Minister for Education, is also here with us. So, a brief background of this particular activity. As we said, we'll be witnessing the commissioning and the distribution of the 307 ambulances under the one constituency, one ambulance. This particular project falls under the Infrastructure for Poverty Eradication Program, currently being supervised by the Ministry of Special Development Initiatives under the leadership of the Honorable Mavis Hawakumsin, Member of Parliament for Ewutu Senya East. This project is one of several projects under the Infrastructure for Poverty Eradication Program. So, as I said, under the Infrastructure for Poverty Eradication Program, we have a number of projects currently ongoing throughout the 275 constituencies. We have the Water for All program currently ongoing in all the 275 constituencies. We have the Toilet for All program currently ongoing throughout the 275 constituencies. We also have a number of warehouses being constructed under the one district, one warehouse initiatives. They are also ongoing. Some have been completed. We also have a number of constituency projects currently ongoing in all the 275.
All right, here we so the live coverage, bro. Now, so them we shall be trying say obia or habia no ebedi enkomo. And when I say obia, not the individual persons, but identifiable groups are ewahano. You do hani who say invited guests. I see unless for bebre at one I say but one thing I am one is a bra introduction your bo honorable Kandapana. Unless if winning obia you know say National Security Minister Jakanda Pabaha. You're born in here introducing now. Much I say anyway, that is just by the way. But Aja Mpomoko there.
Nyamiadum Biamoko.
You're saying
from Haruna Mohammed.
Haruna, unless for Guanados power, Matissa on now that one.
Me patwai. Yefri Kolebu public health nursing school Kolebu na everybody.
Munyina mu free Kolebu.
Anye nya dey other people free other schools but yeah dey white no. Yefri Kolebu public health school nearby. Yes.
Ambulances are yede emma enne. How special will it be for more as a nurse for?
Mostly no. Yeah, sure. So the health sector now no. People are more in the areas are munya healthcare services no. Mostly say obaye fan so babi kwa wo so na say as I say ohia service are very emergency because omutimi ma ekrom enterminity no they can end up losing their lives. And until say ambulances no ho no mo a etimi bo mo etimi diomo ba bigger facilities and I mean so I know so that will prevent some of these problems.
And you know more sheno in that angle say ambulances in between but a bit more bisa say are there enough places are able to rush these people to because already you know you better yes beds in you're rushing pano kokra remember girl back one here story amamata abra yeah a do baby and I say transfer in the background we had to come to Kolebu and do special arrangements to get a bed and send your transfer number. So yes, the ambulances no, but will they serve the purpose in getting them to places?
Oh, to some extent, a bit more. If you say sometimes emergency is an emergency, I guess we deal more of preventive aspect of health, especially when we talk of pregnant women. Pregnant women, piano, we expect say the person can go into emergency at any time, and you know, fine. There could be say facilities in enough, but once it's an emergency, we treat it as such. And until even if the facilities are not so much, say ambulance in the mobile, we treat them first before we even go to the other sectors.
You're rushing Panaba, any problem.
Actually, any problems are there. Problems say they be, but yet to be so at the same time together. In Kakaka na ebano, yet me bua esano in a faster pace. As in say nipa na betra baby. I say half a loaf is better than none. And the nipa say oba tena fie. Now at the end of the day no, oba lose the life no. Omo de na ba kakra bit ma ebia no. E bit ma bua na yes nipa no ama no ato no.
Abra na ambulances in ho no. How was the situation? Na dey na we are aba ibesesa.
Ambulance in your one thing say omo di nipa no ba de but if you have taxi na de no ba if you have crowd omo ba ben ppp but am for shadan fi omo but ambulance no e ba etimi bo ma omo ba ho ntem omo ba health facilities ntem instead say ko mba use taxi na private car no ambulance no bo ma mo timi dru ho bigger facilities ntem they will get emergency services at a faster pace. In the ambulance no they are at least the rate at which they delay in the homes and other smaller facilities.
Finally, no, unfortunately, we a national issue, but I take a political dimension. And to do baby anane kano ayeden kakra. What advice will you give when it comes to the healthcare service and the politicization of it in the nation?
Kakra met ma kan say mostly no MC ambulance na eba ya che but I say ye pakisi ho ema insensem sisi ansana echire enne ya fra ye say yemra ha na yemra me commission mi giri senke eba ye no kakra eba ye bia no na nke senke de ma insensem betra ho ma nsema sisi ansana ye betra say ba be chiche until next time bia no se bibi sa ba ya nye ntem na se de eba ya omo amuni bi no ebenya bi na healthcare no etimi akos percent de say no.
All right, and you know, so the I agree with him. Say a buy, you know, say can no distribution no shall see a course and all these controversies are up and they say and yes sir can you know I don't think it's a let me see comments on man for their bad. I say the NDC people are bleeding. People will definitely politicize this. I say Richie Max was it shouldn't take all the day though. All the day they better take kakra. Was it if you are a human being and you support Nanado and 125 ministers, you are not going to heaven. Oh, Kwabena JC, okay, number of ministers, oh, take you angle at the Afa. All right. Was it what a man we have in Ghana? Nana. Anyway, now if you say comment question, we be directly to you, but you better ask a pa. But over to me actually the entire Abraya Bo Kandapana is an S for almost.
Oh, I know the answer. You're going to see.
When could be some man.
Okay, what now be some but me this
my sister Abra ya can't Kandapana was resided. But also your book Kandapana was resided. Okay, but your book Kandapana was resided. Unannounced, your boy Kandapano. I don't know when you are resided. All right. My ministers, I brought your book and I didn't announce restaurant.
Oh, recently I said news Golege style because so Emma a crowd person born at the Tina my cemetery.
But your bony dinner about him.
Pyjamas na.
So interestingly, one thing is Ghana, do baby somebody if he say I die off. Anytime your name is mentioned, that issue no bones na a pop it up. And Jack and will be a child. That was an unfortunate way a twist but that is something also the spicy the life coverage the air mono. And Chen and animal so every and come na fe yashe how an animal and so far you made the yani anese funny be and adding common. So let's pick the main feed now. And then Messiah Abbasia,
a member of parliament for the Ofuasia Irebi constituency. Very soon, we'll be handing over the mic to him so that he would also continue with the program. I can also see Honorable Kokofu is also here with us.
All right, simple manche ene nana nomo na uhunu womo se na yede womo atoso no dwumadi no said me kan no very soon if you will proper then we shall be speaking to Mpenimfoni be as I stated. Richie Max was it is the name Kandapa or it Kandapa or Kandapa? Pachodini ye can not Ken. And you know Richie Matawasapa when so say more 4 years for Nana way free Don Elijah or was it Kofi? I need one of the lady nurses number or real ambule yo mate. Was it what a shock from Nana? I salute you, Rita Nyaba. Was it just waste of time? Share the ambulances in the way free bright zone ho. Did he open the JDM's hospital? The ambulances will carry the sick to which hospital? Austin, Hobson, and Ocho and Obaye. Also, some parties are bleeding seriously. Nana Kwame and what's it Kofi? I feel you. Ben Swiss Diamond and Ocho and Obaye. And when so they are by was a why is a seeding katia arrogant Sami Jemfi and Ofosu Ampofo Michael Nana or say Michael Omba Ebeda Omedi Achawai. Was it Nana? Well done. Okay, we didn't know. Is it unruly?
Thank you very much.
And we say, wow, great. We thank God finally.
My good brother.
Was NPP for 2020? Mahama is the most corrupt.
We are all
corrupted.
welcome to Black Star Square.
Ben Swiss Diamond. Memfa o comment NCA.
And today is a special day. Very, very special day for the Republic of Ghana, where 307 ambulances are going to be distributed to all the constituencies and across the country. We are privileged to have lots of dignitaries here. We have the chiefs who are well dressed and are looking very beautiful and so nice. We appreciate you, our traditional leaders. I want to recognize Ni Adote Otito II. He is the Sempe Manche and Ghana State Mankrado. We want to recognize Ni Ahele Nunu III. He is the Abola Manche. Want to recognize Nidodu Nsaki II. He is the Otublohun Manche and the acting president of the Ghana Traditional Authority. We are privileged to have our honorable ministers of states. We have Honorable Kwesi Owusu Yabua. He's the regional minister for the Oti region. We have here the Honorable Dr. Achibo Yao Lecha. He's the Volta regional minister. Presence here is our Honorable Aminu Amandu. Aminu Abadu. He is a member of the Council of State. We have the fire service band giving us very beautiful music, and we have some march past by the Ghana Ambulance Service. My brother.
We have the National Ambulance Service personnel march onto the square to take the post. We have the fire service band also giving us some tunes, and the song that you were listening to is the I Have Joy, which is the designated song that the EMTs are telling the whole Ghanaian public that they are really enjoying what the government has done for them today.
Open order. It was just.
The voice you just heard is Advanced Emergency Medical Technician Slater Daboji, and he is our parade commander for today's occasion.
Check the line. Look to your right. Follow. 8. Hide your stomach. Hide your stomach. 7. Forward a bit. Follow. 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 To the last marker. Stand. Stop. The left half.
We have the arrival of His Excellency
of
Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana. Is the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana. His Excellency. His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. We have the Health Minister ushering the Vice President, His Excellency, to his. We've just witnessed the arrival of His Excellency.
National salute! Salute!
Service.
Stand!
Bam.
Hey!
Very soon, we are going to witness the arrival of His Excellency. We are going to witness the arrival of His Excellency. We are going to witness very soon the arrival of His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, the President of the Republic of Ghana and the Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces. Today is a special day for the Republic of Ghana. It is today that the entire country, the people of Ghana are going to witness the commissioning and distribution of 307 ambulances to all the constituencies in the country. We appreciate this singular honor and gesture by the President of the Republic of Ghana. Want to recognize in our midst the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. We have lots of dignitaries here to witness the historic commissioning and distribution of a very important health facility that's going to help boost the health of Ghanaians. We appreciate the efforts of the Health Minister, Honorable Kweku Agyeman-Manu. Want to recognize the presence of Honorable Dominic Nitiwo. He's the Minister for Defense and a Member of Parliament for Bimbilla. Want to recognize the presence of the General Secretary of the ruling New Patriotic Party, General John Buedu. Want to appreciate the presence of the National Chairman of the ruling New Patriotic Party, Honorable Wasmeu Blay. Want to recognize the presence of the Minister of Education, Honorable Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh. Want to recognize the Minister for Sanitation, Honorable Cecilia Osu Dapa, Abena Dapa. Thank you. Want to recognize the presence of Reverend Father Andrew Campbell. He is the parish priest of Christ the King Catholic Church. We have in our midst the Greater Accra Regional Minister, the Minister for the capital city of Ghana, Honorable Ishmael Ashite. Want to recognize the Minister for National Security, Honorable Albert Kandapa. Want to recognize the presence of the Minister for Interior and Member of Parliament for Nandom, Honorable Ambrose Derry. Want to recognize the Minister for Monitoring and Evaluation, Honorable Dr. Anthony Ose Akoto. Want to recognize the presence of Honorable Aminu Adama, Member of the Council of State. We want to recognize in our midst the Minister for Inner City and Zongo Development, Honorable Dr. Mustafa Hamid. We have the Minister for the Ministry of Special Development Initiative, on the days exchanging greetings is the Minister whose ministry has delivered, and that is Honorable Howard Mavis Kumsin. She is the Minister for Special Development Initiative. We have the CEOs and the deputy CEOs of the development authorities here. Very soon we are going to have a view of some video about this very important project that will be shown on the screen very soon. We have the Public Health Nurses School. They are here. They are there. Give us a wave. Yeah. The only public health school in West Africa. We have the Chief Executive of National Ambulance Service, Professor Nuhu Ahmed Zakaria. We have lots of chief executive officers here. I can see Honorable Mustafa Yusuf, the chief executive of National Service Scheme, in our midst. We are witnessing the arrival of the Chief of Staff of the Republic of Ghana. The Chief of Staff of the Republic of Ghana, Honorable Akosia Frema Opare. In our midst is Honorable KOFI Jameti. He is the Minister for Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs. So on the screen, we have the interior of these beautiful ambulances. Very nice facilities. We have Honorable Tina Mensah. She is the Deputy Minister of Health. Honorable Tina Mensah.
The National Ambulance Service was established in 2004.
So on the screen,
it's Ghana's major emergency medical service provider. With regards to ambulances, the number of ambulances when the service started were just 10.
Wonderful works.
Later, the government procured 54. That was in 2005. In 2012, we got 161, and that's what we are using currently. And a lot of them over the years have broken down because of engine problems. So currently we have only 55 functional.
When I assumed office as a Minister for Health, the report that I got was that we had about 55 ambulances sitting, and we have several stocks that were not working, situated across the country. We were trying to make efforts to try to see if we can cannibalize some of them to try to, gain one or two out of the lot. It didn't yield much results because people who supplied them were not easily available. We're having challenges with funding. Unfortunately, the previous government also made efforts that didn't yield good results at all. They ended up bringing in 30 ambulances that were nothing that was close to ambulances. Technical reports indicated that they were not just good for purpose. And the previous minister, who was here at the time, actually rejected the ambulances and never received them into the Ministry of Health. Thankfully, the current government, headed by Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, tried to live up to his expectation and his efforts to deliver his manifesto, decided that we will have to find a way to procure ambulances. We gave all the specifications that we needed to do, and the mandate rested with the Minister for Special Development Initiatives.
About a year and a half ago, the government of Ghana and His Excellency the President mandated the Ministry of Special Development Initiatives to procure 307 ambulances into this country. Thankfully, today, myself and my staff and the people of this country, we are so happy that we've been able to bring in the 307 ambulances to serve the people of this country. Each constituency is to receive 1 ambulance each from the IPEP, that is the Infrastructure for Poverty Eradication Program. The 1 million per constituency proceed is what we are using to procure these ambulances for each constituency. So out of the 307 ambulances, 275 will go into the constituencies, and then the remaining ones will be sent to the other hospitals. And then on the major roads of our country, we're looking at giving some to NADMO out of these 307 ambulances.
As a country, we are so lucky and blessed to have these ambulances arriving at this crucial time. And we can always describe this as state-of-the-art ambulances. The reason being that these ambulances are so well equipped that they have basic life support equipment, they have advanced life support equipment, and they also have some intensive care unit equipment. One of the most important equipment that we have on it, which is making us very excited, is the fact that now we have a portable ventilator which will support patients when they are not able to breathe, no matter the distance. We also have fetal monitor. Instead of now doing a manual assessment of the fetus, you now have the fetal monitor, which can give you indication of the fetal rate. And what we can confidently say is the fact that with the arrival of these 307 ambulances, the face of emergency medical service response is going to change. The quality of care is also going to improve. And we can be certain that, at least for the next couple of years, we're not going to have an immediate problem of inadequate fleet. And therefore, we want to really commend the government for taking these bold initiatives to invest in procuring these new ambulances. Because having done some research in the continent, this is the highest fleet any government has procured at any point in time.
We have prepared ourselves as the agency that is going to work with these vehicles. We have trained some of our emergency medical technicians, passed out about 600 last December. We are in the process of recruiting the cohort of drivers that will add on to these young men and women. Thereafter, we are envisaging, again, training some more emergency medical technicians so that every single constituency in the country will have a semblance of an ambulance station with men and women and the rolling stock to work with. This, I think, is going to improve our emergency care significantly and ensure that we are providing pre-hospital care to our people. This is part of what we call delivering to the manifesto pledges.
On behalf of His Excellency the President, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, I wish to thank all Ghanaians for your patience, cooperation, before, during, and after the process of procurement of the 307 ambulances. We thank you all and God bless us all. God bless Mother Ghana. Thank you all.
That was a short video on the processes that led to the procurement of these beautiful ambulances. The presence of the Chief of Defense Staff, Lieutenant General Obed Buama Akwa. We have the presence of the CEOs of the development authorities. And I can see the CEO of Middle Belt Development Authority, Honorable Joe Dankwa. Can also see the Coastal Development Authority CEO, Honorable Jerry Ahmed. And very soon, the president will be arriving. This is wonderful, wonderful piece of work that we need to recognize. All the 275 constituencies will get an ambulance. So no constituency will leave here empty-handed. And that is very good news.
God of honor! God! Sit!
We have in our midst
honor! Stand! Stand! East!
that is the National Ambulance Service, doing so well. Want to recognize the presence and still the presence of His Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, the man that people call the technology man. His Excellency, the Vice President, is in our midst. And this is a very special occasion. I remember the Ministry of Special Development Initiative carrying out needs assessment, conducted needs assessment across the country, and one singular item that featured in all the constituencies, the demands, all the 275 constituencies, one item that each of them mentioned was the ambulance. When they conducted the needs assessment. So this is very important to the people of this country. So today is a very special occasion. And as has been stated and hinted by the minister, that no constituency will leave here empty-handed. That all constituencies will go with an ambulance. At least each of them will go with an ambulance. And that is very heartwarming, Mr. Minister. I want to appreciate the support from our traditional leaders. They've done so well. They've been the government, and they've been here to support. We thank you, our traditional leaders. In our midst is the Greater Accra Regional Chairman of the ruling New Patriotic Party, Honorable Divine Agohum. We have Chairman Omari Wadie. He's also a Vice Chairman of New Patriotic Party. I can see Honorable Asamoah Boateng. I've also seen the former Member of Parliament for Bantama, Honorable Kokofu.
I'm still trying, sir. At least can meet me and members of parliament from the other side. Na my say a bit to me and a be Eddie and Komo on their take on the echo so ewa but reading through more comments, you know, as usual, political as we are as Ghanaians, you know,
307 ambulances are going to be distributed.
The political way and I just say but very soon when Penny His Excellency Nano Danko Kufuado Beba Nafe and Penny for upper ambulances no and Tuma. Per the program no welcome address no by the Minister for Special Initiatives Enche Honorable Mavis Hawa Komsen Ebeba remarks by the Minister of Health Honorable Kwekwa Jima Menu Ebetwaso and then history and birth of the National Ambulance Service. CEO ma National Ambulance Service, Professor Ahmed Nuhu Zakaria, and so the better. But I don't know if that was captured in the documentary. You know, those parts. One sana simulation exercise by emergency medical technicians. Kwanya se bana se bibi etesa esia wo betumi afaso na wo mo asi anokwan na se kwanya ambulances ne befaso aye adwuma no eno nso ya de a epenimfo hwe se wo mbeye drama kakra na se wo mbeye oye che kakra ede ahye ede afa ho na afi banda bodjom kakra ansa no mampani speech na nkasa aba so we it's quite understandable so mampani enya enru habada edru ho ansa na o mampani ede na no December betudwa wakase wia na afi ya commission ambulances ni nyina ya commission ambulances ni wia na closing prayer atwaso and then departure of Upper East, Northeast, Northern Savannah and Upper West regions ambulances no na eno atwaso na afi penimfo no so atwaso mampani ni bedi kan na bedi ache na contingents no abra ambulances na enso ediache enti no that is the arrangement what has to say it is to say the key events no ebeye abra omampani edensem ede atuja awie no na chese jumadi no nyina no ye ba behunu ambulances no said ye ebesi akọ na ehwana muntu ni nyina atumi atwaso enti right now the program seem to be dragging kakra because MC no eguso ekasa and nothing much seem to be happening. Yes, speeches na ba shasi aniati and sama hodo ampanifo yi ede betuja na enwechi no ya fa ne se dwumadi ne nyina na bibia etumi abawe ti yeguso ewo Black Star Square just animo pe mekche Independence Square hono a and Sajmedi Kosonti. The announce other bell na dedicated in Abai. Very soon, nothing kind of comments in a crack. Na Yahweh said, my grand a more effort in some who do. You didn't penny for being so evading. Come on, one thing that I witness so far, no, and I don't know, my name, minority for any be so. My name, common sense for so common sense family for Avram Ben Moshe. Manager and as I bring many channel so my name what common sense for kafa we home name say no I say or your production no dey akwa come Avram ti ma say watch near ma or record bia na just honorable Dennis or record na just say record I know the yen trust sabre parade no the ebaba koso program no ankasa no yen fa ne se shas ya ne sak honorable Kwajo Opon Nkroma na sabre take over MC no na edru adwumadi no ne kase pa no emo ti yen fa de koso
Kwajo Opon Nkroma honorable.
All right, and Honorable Kwajo Opon Nkroma,
President, Ministers of State, members of the Diplomatic Corps, welcome to the Black Star Square, where today government dispatches 307 ambulances to constituencies and emergency centers across the country. In a few minutes, His Excellency the President Nana Danko Akufo-Addo will join us here at the Black Star Square. When he joins us, we'll first take the national salute, and then he will inspect the guard of honor mounted by the emergency medical technicians. We shall invite the Chief Executive of the National Ambulance Service to give us an official welcome and a history of the National Ambulance Service and the journey so far. The Honorable Minister, through whose ministry funding was made available for these 307 ambulances, the dispatch center and ancillary services, the Minister for Special Development Initiatives, the Honorable Mavis Hawa Kumson, will join us with some remarks, after which the ministry responsible for the National Ambulance Service, the Ministry of Health, will have an opportunity to address this gathering, and that address will be delivered by the Minister responsible, the Honorable Kweku Ajimai Menu. We will have an opportunity to observe a very short simulation exercise of how these 307 ambulances, one of the largest consignments ever in the history of this country, will be put to use across the length and breadth of the Republic. And after that, His Excellency the Republic will have an opportunity to address us. When we are done, he will commission one of the ambulances. We will invite the Reverend Minister to say a prayer as we dispatch these 307 ambulances. And then right here, right before your very eyes, these 307 ambulances will start their journey to the 275 constituencies and other emergency centers across the country. Mind you, 275 of them will go to constituencies, and the remaining will be placed at emergency centers on high incident routes across the country. So, ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome once again. In a moment, His Excellency the President will join us. May we ask for some patriotic songs while we await the President's arrival.
Eti sabre yenche na omampene eba ote sede kwadwo pon kroma ede enchemu no etudwa no sabre ahemfo no eba ye sempe manche na sabre ohunu se owo screen no eso no wo mo kente ene afade afe na wo mo edanedi ede ache eta edwumedie no echi Sedekayano ambulances na dodo ni nyina no 307 na Abraham Ben Moshe ni manager eja bokode
oh say ye nyina eja ye Ghana fo enti
me say ohwe me say mpom bokode
oh boko enti eja ya behia na ya ye boy ni akohoma me hwe
da ho de kakra kire ya hwefo
well me din de Mr. Emmanuel Afo Akwadua me ne Abraham Ben Moshe manager asada te na kata so no me ensentwoni amadi adwuma ya chi ache ansa kwa na mbeshi Abraham ti ensentwo adwuma de me ye kura ansa na mbeshi ameba no ene nti na ye nyina beshi mu ha ye se ye bebo ani akonhoma me ya hwede
okay but yenhwe so far adwumadie no saying na uhu no questions bebre na aba let me try menwura Abraham adwemu through you, may I say how the analysis are likely to be.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I ask you to rise wherever you are?
Oh, say, Kofi and
Nasaba, young former penny, Sabri, or penny, Eba, and
Minister for Special Development Initiative, please join us as we receive His Excellency the President of the Republic. The President of the Republic, Nana Addo Akufo-Addo. And we shall remain standing for the national salute.
National salute! Salute!
All right, let's see. Enti omampani na sabre obabedu omampani na obabedu sabre ya ye shana fe omampani atake the national salute na no echi no na dwumadie na ankasa na officially yɛmfa no sɛ ahyɛ aseɛ no. And currently that is what is happening. You so at the live broadcast bro free the Black Star Square. How and yawa yede dwumadie at the bro.
Shortly, His Excellency the President will inspect a guard of honor mounted by the Emergency Medical Technicians Unit of the National Ambulance Service. The parade commander makes his way.
Guard of honor mounted by the emergency medical technicians of the National Ambulance Service. 2 advanced emergency medical technicians, 1 senior emergency medical technician, and 96 rank and file. In attendance is the Ghana National Fire Service Band. Ready, special. Advanced medical technician, Senator Davoy Anini reported, Mr. President.
His Excellency the President will now inspect the guard of honor mounted by the Emergency Medical Technicians Unit of the National Ambulance Service. May we ask media persons flying drones, you have 160 seconds to land your drones. Media persons flying drones, you have 160 seconds to land your drones, or else they will be landed for you. Media persons flying drones, land your drones, else they will be landed for you. The President of the Republic will make his way back to the presidential days, after which we will take the opening prayer. May I ask Reverend Father Andrew Campbell to join me at the podium as we prepare.
Mr. President, much off the gas, Mr. President.
let us bow our heads in prayer. Lord, we gather together this afternoon for the commissioning and distribution of ambulances for the various constituencies in our dear country, Ghana. We ask you, Lord, to bless these ambulances. That these ambulances will be used to convey our sick to the hospital, various health institutions in our country. We pray for God's blessing on these vehicles. We pray for their drivers and the medical personnel who will accompany the sick to the hospital. Through the use of these ambulances, Lord, may many lives be saved, getting the patients to the hospital and treatment on time. So, Lord, with joy in our hearts, we commit this commissioning ceremony to your loving care, and may you bring it to a successful conclusion. In Jesus' name, I pray and bless you. Amen.
Thank you very much for the Christian prayer. The Ghana Traditional Council will give us the traditional prayer.
Akago. 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 Hey, menashi men. Menashi jufo. Nima jufo. Nama jufo. Wabalama wo. Wabalama wo. Bama wo jedia bongwa mige ngasa savianu joba jwa frandineno. Fiano no cafe ne your bonnet bonbon. Why, Monobego, Jaguar, Yoka, Ton Forton, we be to lo, Cacadona. Oh, no song, Rami, Eviagasamana, Fio group on San Francisco, Draganta, now be Sepisa. Cagraquo, Cagraquo, by Kunu, Pobiaji, Quandem, Tete, Borado, Tarabino, Bushitomo, when you be by Kunu, by Kunu. Oh, can't Shanko, Dua food, you know, by Kunu, by Kumaga, by Japan, Kroma, by Jabia, Bakiba, Quay, Taujania, Quoka, Taman, so Brema, Kumi, by Kono, Afojo, by Kunu, Musaka, by Kunu, Senqua, Dado, Kremechi, Braco, Demisan, when you buy a good. Yaji buy a cono way to my buy a cono, Benesu buy a cono. Me change your street, me change your man, me change your shape, me change your canyo, hey. Now, Becca Bico, you walk on our forza, a ben fair or ben a cake, I want to Gina Fenoji. One of Wefia, Brahma, when I saw it at our woe. Go to Moshiswane, be one blonye. One blonyaco or me, shaway. I have one shiki. Nake, wo, Nana, Akufuado. Adodanko Akufuado. Wawole ni mofia mwe na ke hwe. Mene tutu a ambulance. Ni jini na ke cha de sanfe ni wadomo bi ene. Ka le no moko yin dile. Alo moko ya fo. Alo moko na agbako gba na. Ape huwa eteke pa o. So ekeba. Cheme kenyeme ni me kana me. Me ni nyeba ye maneno. Ni nyeba kwe. Ni nyeba batashi mene na Akufuado. Keba mi ame wonyenya ame wonyenya nya ame wala juro sade juro ame bia wala ame bia wala na MPP amlalo e bone na Ghana bi fe mobo ane na mobo na she me fe mo no wo ro mo ni wonye shipon ni wo be chonle
Woman Chamani Beton, one tower, Akamani, were here and do what done about what I didn't she find ye. Konaba, who echo, new while to our fem no. Look on solo was solo, I'm a fan. Chancha Kulubra Vife, many Baquamaneno, many Wale, you were near watching your fame, crank. Never a conyanua. Na, ye be lab at Aseno. Nijin and Akufado, Ado Dankwa, Epiology Baumia, Alaji Baumia, Doctor Baumia. Na, many I mean, we're gonna pay young. In aka majin komenika menene e baba michine she wanna president papa na ekwa mama papa abu nye do ma se frɛ nye wo afroba nye ka hwenu e bi awala e ho awala e mene ke kura ma fe me wala e fon fe ni baba le o se ne ekwa ba hwe wo mi shi twa no manya bra ogba fe ko twa no.
Numo Belemfu III and the Traditional Council, we are grateful to you for your traditional prayers. You have prayed for long life and prosperity for the Republic. You have prayed for the President and the Vice President, all constituents. The parade commander will march off the parade, even as we prepare to take the welcome.
Listeners, salute! Salute!
As the parade commander marches off the parade, we will get ready to invite the Chief Executive of the National Ambulance Service, Professor Ahmed Nuhu Zakaria, to join us with a welcome. We shall invite. We shall invite Professor Ahmed Nuhu Zakaria for the welcome address and a history of the national.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, Alhaji Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. The Honorable Chief of Staff, Mrs. Ekosua Frema Osei Opari. The Minister for Health, Honorable Kweku Ajuman-Menu. The Minister for Special Development Initiatives, Honorable Mavis Hawa Kumsin. Honorable Ministers of State, Members of Parliament, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the National Ambulance Service, the Ministry of Health, the Ministry for Special Development Initiatives, His Excellency the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, and His Excellency the President of the Republic of Ghana, I welcome you all to today's historic event. Mr. President, please permit me to thank you and to express my profound gratitude to you for giving me this unique opportunity and singular honor to stand before you today to deliver a speech on the topic, the birth and growth of the National Ambulance Service, at today's historic event of the commissioning of 307 new ambulances procured by the new Patriotic Party government under your able leadership. Mr. President, today is a great day for health delivery in Ghana, and everything good is achieved with some difficulties. Preparations towards today's event were tough. However, the National Ambulance Service was motivated by the following quotes. Quote number 1, focus will is incredible, and that if you have a dream and you don't give up, no matter what obstacles come up, then life's problems will fall away and you will get what you want. It happens, it works, end of quote. The other quote that motivated us is that most of our obstacles will melt away if, instead of cowering before them, we should make up our minds to walk boldly through them. We also do know, Your Excellency, that when you truly want success, you will never give up. You will never give up on it, no matter how bad the situation may get. Mr. President, the nature and history of the National Ambulance Service is worth recounting on today's occasion. The emergency medical service system, and for that matter, the National Ambulance Service of Ghana, is dedicated to providing out-of-hospital acute medical care, transport to definitive care, and other medical transport to patients with illnesses and injuries which prevent the patients from transporting themselves. Mr. President, the concept of operations of the National Ambulance Service, which is based on the mission of NAS, is to provide integrated, high-quality, pre-hospital emergency and medical care, health transport, and medical retrieval services to all people in Ghana. The National Ambulance Service achieves this through a system of trained operational staff and committed support staff. Mr. President, the major functions of the National Ambulance Service include the following. 1, emergency medical response and out-of-hospital care, emergency medical transport by road, non-emergency patient transport, major incident management and response. The others include retrieval of critically ill patients, provision of ambulance cover during public events, and community education on first aid. Mr. President, the 9th May 2001 stadium disaster, in which 127 sports enthusiasts died, provided the leverage for the establishment of the National Ambulance Service. The MPP government, led by His Excellency, then President John Agyekum Kufuor, saw the need for the establishment of a nationwide, comprehensive pre-hospital emergency care system in Ghana. Accordingly, in his annual sessional address to Parliament in the year 2002, the President charged the Ministry of Health and its collaborators to establish a nationwide ambulance service to provide effective pre-hospital care to trauma casualties and convey such victims to hospitals. Your Excellency, the necessary preparations, stakeholder engagements, and policies were put in place, which culminated in the establishment of the nucleus of the National Ambulance Service. The service started as a unit under the Policy, Planning, Monitoring, and Evaluation, that is PPME unit of the Ministry of Health in 2004, later progressed to a directorate and has now attained an agency status with its headquarters in Accra. Your Excellency, with regards to ambulance stations, this is the history. The National Ambulance Service started with a pilot phase of 7 stations in only 3 regions from 2004 to 2005. In 2006, the National Ambulance Service moved into full-scale operations with additional 12 stations, increasing the number to 19 stations in 5 regions. Your Excellency, in 2007, 5 stations were added for the service to grow to 24 stations in the country. In 2008, 5 additional stations were added, making the number of stations 29. In 2009, 10 new stations were added, increasing the number to 39. In 2012, additional 83 stations were created, totaling 122 ambulance stations. In 2014, 4 new stations were created, increasing the number to 126 stations. In 2015, Your Excellency, 4 stations were added, making the total number 130 stations. In 2016, 2 new stations were created, making the total number of stations stand at 132 stations. Your Excellency, I am very happy to announce to the nation that following your bold leadership, this year, 2020, the National Ambulance Service will add 145 new stations, the highest in our country's history at a time, increased the number to 275 stations. These ambulances have been equipped with state-of-the-art advanced life support devices, including all the must-haves in an ambulance, in order to facilitate a quick and comfortable transfer of patients. It has stretchers, first aid kits, oxygen cylinders, spinal immobilization devices, portable ventilators, both adult and fetal monitors, automated external defibrillators, and many others. Tracking devices, Your Excellency, have also been installed in these ambulances in order to track their movements. And a unitary number, which you'll be launching today, 112, is also going to be launched to replace the numerous different emergency numbers in the country. Your Excellency, please permit me to briefly take the audience through a few of the technical details as far as this 112 number system is concerned. This is how the system is going to operate after the launch. We have the sending a distress call by the user. The user has 2 options when in need of an ambulance. First option is calling 112 directly on your phone. The second option is calling or sending alerts on the Ghana Post GPS app. If you're using the first option, calling 112 directly on your phone will require you to provide some information about your location to allow for easy accessibility. Using the Ghana Post GPS app will automatically send your location, that's your digital address, to the ambulance service for a more reliable and easy accessibility. Now, if you're making a direct call on your phone with the 112, the caller dials 112 on the phone. The call is received at the command center, and this call is routed to the appropriate quarters, either the police, ambulance, fire, or NADMO, depending on your request. The ambulance control center receives the information from the distress caller. The information is entered on the AmbuTrack platform with either the digital address or landmark to identify the location of the distress caller. Your Excellency, the information is dispatched to the ambulance for response. Now, if you're making a call from the Ghana Post app, you open the Ghana Post app on your phone. Once that is done, you press the call button on the top right corner. Call is received by the command center and routed to the appropriate office, either the police, ambulance, fire, or NADMO. Your Excellency, the distress caller location is sent automatically to the AmbuTrack platform. The information is dispatched to the ambulance for response. Alternatively, sir, the caller can access directly by going to the menu, select the ambulance, and send a distress message. This goes straight to the ambulance control center with the caller's location. The information is dispatched to the ambulance for response. In relation to the control center, the National Control Center has a bird-eye view of all the ambulances in the country. All control centers have a bird-eye view of all ambulances under their jurisdiction. Your Excellency, every control center has control over the usage of its ambulance, and all activities are overseen by the National Control Center. Your Excellency, the activities, therefore, will include the following: disarming and alarming the ambulance. This is enabled only if the ambulance is stationary. Geofencing the ambulance, that is allowing the ambulance to be used within a certain range. Your Excellency, setting the speed limit is also another option, and this will alert you when the ambulance overspeeds beyond the speed limit. Checking the daily route of an ambulance, accepting distress calls is also. When you get to the ambulance team app, in the ambulances will be the tablet. When you log in to activate the ambulance becomes available for the dispatch after login. When a dispatch alert is received, the ambulance unit clicks on response. The distress location is open on a map on the tablet. The fastest route to the location of the distress caller is given. Ambulance can then be driven to the caller location. After attending to the distress, the ambulance unit writes a report on the distress situation and submits the control center. After the submission, the ambulance is available for dispatch again. Mr. President, we would like to express our appreciation, sincerest gratitude to you and your government for these huge investments in the area of pre-hospital care services. And with the procurement of 307 new ambulances, the highest fleets ever to have been procured at a go in the history of emergency medical service system in Africa, definitely the face of EMS in Ghana is going to change forever. The emergency medical system is going to receive a major boost and a tremendous improvement in the quality of care to be provided. Mr. President, we promise to use these vehicles with utmost care and skill. We promise to provide prompt emergency response, pre-hospital care, specialized transport, and patient transfer to the good people of Ghana. Above all, Your Excellency, we promise to take good care of these ambulances to ensure they are always fit for the purpose for which they have been procured. I would like to thank you once again, Mr. President, for fulfilling your promise to the nation and for providing the single biggest logistical support to the National Ambulance Service in its 60 years of existence. Before I end my speech, Your Excellency, I would like to mention that our emergency medical technicians will be demonstrating to you through a simulation exercise the type of care that they provide to patients and activities that take place in the pre-hospital setting. We wish you God's continuous guidance and protection in all your undertakings. God bless you, Your Excellency, and your government. God bless Mother Ghana. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Professor Zakaria, Chief Executive of the National Ambulance Service. Your Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the Minister responsible for the Ministry of Special Development Initiatives, the Honorable Mavis Hawa Kumson. Let's receive her with a round of applause.
Thank you. I want to add my voice to that of the National Ambulance CEO to welcome His Excellency here. His Excellency, President of the Republic, His Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic, the Right Honorable Speaker of Parliament, the Chief of Staff, Minister for Health and Deputy Minister for Health, colleague ministers present, Your Excellencies, members of the Diplomatic Corps, National Chairman and General Secretary of NPP, members of Parliament, CEO of National Ambulance Service, my able CEOs of the 3 development authorities, Nananom, distinguished invited guests, our good friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I consider myself as the happiest person on earth. I am elated because after days, weeks, and months of hard work, in the midst of speculations, our dream has been realized. I am particularly happy today again because the vision of the President to resource the emergency care system and increase the fleet of ambulances for the service has been fulfilled. I know the President shares our excitement because his dream of realizing an efficient pre-hospital emergency medical service has made a very significant advancement. Ladies and gentlemen, as you are aware, my ministry was mandated by His Excellency the President to procure for this country new ambulances through the One Constituency, One Ambulance project under the Infrastructure for Poverty Eradication Program, IPED. This program was funded by the $1 million per constituency allocation. We are gathered here to perform a very important function. Today, each of the 275 constituencies will receive an ambulance to revamp the fleet of ambulances so as to address this major deficiency in our emergency medical services. From Bia West to Keta, from Clote Kole to Chana Paga, and all other constituencies say Ayuko to Your Excellency. It is my prayer that the management and staff of Ghana Ambulance Service will make good use and maintain them properly. As required, I have a firm assurance from the CEO to that effect. As stated above, these fully equipped ambulances need proper care and regular maintenance. Management, operation, and maintenance manual have also been prepared for them. The drivers and officials of the service have been adequately trained on the use of the vehicle as well as handling of the equipment thereof. These training seasons were done by the manufacturers from Turkey. Your Excellency, permit me to remind the good people of this country that it is the first major and highest intervention by successive governments. The purchase of these 307 state-of-the-art and fully equipped ambulances is a product of a close collaboration between our ministry, Ministry of Health, Ministry of Finance, Bank of Ghana, and the National Ambulance Service under the supervision of the Vice President. Mr. President, I will also want to mention that all procurement processes were duly followed. Let me seize this opportunity to thank Your Excellency, President of the Republic, the Vice President, and the Chief of Staff for this vision and your support throughout the whole process. I am of a firm belief that many more interventions will be added to this success story. Let me also commend my team, their suppliers, and all those who worked tirelessly to make today a day to remember. On this note, I welcome Your Excellency, the President of the Republic, Your Excellency, Vice President of the Republic, the Right Honorable Speaker, the Chief of Staff, Honorable Ministers, Members of Parliament, to this memorable occasion. May God bless the good people of this country. Thank you and welcome.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister. The Honorable Mavis Hawakumson. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, please join me to welcome to the podium the Minister responsible for Health, the Honorable Kweku Ajiman Menu. Let's receive him with a round of applause.
Thank you, my colleague Minister for Information. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic, Alhaji Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia, Madam Chief of Staff, my colleague Minister for Special Development Initiatives, colleague ministers, deputy ministers, my good friend, the Majority Leader, who has just joined us after Parliament, members of Parliament, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. As the Minister responsible for Health, I must say I'm very glad that we are gathered here today to witness one of the NPP government's major social intervention policy programs that will see an improvement in healthcare delivery in our country. Obviously, accessibility to healthcare is going to improve tremendously with the deployment of these 307 new ambulances. And I must confess that since taking over as the Minister responsible for Health, a major headache I have had has been how to support the National Ambulance Service to improve on its emergency response capabilities. I inherited a service that had personnel, but no adequate number of vehicles to be relied upon to respond to emergencies in the country with a high degree of capability and efficiency. We all do know that people's lives often depend on the quick reaction and competent care of emergency medical technicians and paramedics. Incidents as varied as automobile accidents, heart attacks, slips and falls, even childbirth, and gunshot wounds require immediate medical attention. Emergency medical technicians and paramedics provide these vital services as they care for and transport the sick or injured to a medical facility. These vital functions cannot be performed without ambulances. It is therefore refreshing to see the President's commitment in providing enough ambulances to ameliorate the situation of inadequate fleet. All efforts are going to be made to continuously support the National Ambulance Service to improve on quality of pre-hospital emergency care services. Your Excellency, we are not just providing ambulances, but we are building a holistic emergency response system. It is in this regard that a unitary emergency number for all emergencies with the 112 number will be launched by His Excellency the President of the Republic. I would like to entreat the media to assist in the public education of the use of the 112 when launched to assess emergency care in times of need. As these ambulances are being distributed today, please permit me, Your Excellency, to advise my colleague MPs and ministers. All the ambulances are going to be manned by the National Ambulance Service. The service works in close collaboration with metropolitan, municipal and district assemblies, health facilities, and all other emergency services such as the fire service and NADMU. The ambulances will be distributed to both old and new ambulance stations in the various constituencies to serve the various communities as well as health facilities. Qualified and experienced emergency medical technician drivers are the ones who are authorized to drive these ambulances. We do know that some constituencies have met the basic requirements of providing office and residential accommodation for the National Ambulance Service to pave way for easy operationalization of these ambulances. We also do know that some constituencies are a bit behind in terms of their preparedness in receiving these ambulances. As these ambulances are going to be deployed today, I'll entreat all my colleague MPs, regional ministers, and metropolitan, municipal, and district chief executives to continue to collaborate with the National Ambulance Service, especially in places where the infrastructure is not ready, to identify suitable places from where to operate until such times that the necessary facilities are made available. Any support that can be provided by you to the National Ambulance Service is more than welcome. And I'm aware that some of my colleagues MPs have actually provided some ambulances to their constituencies. We are going to add these to what you have done, but I will still entreat you to continue to give the support that we have been given in the past. I would like to call on the Director General of Ghana Health Service, the CEOs of the teaching hospitals, the regional directors of health services, as well as heads of all Ministry of Health agencies to cooperate and collaborate with the National Ambulance Service as they carry out their duties in providing pre-hospital care services in the country, so that together we can all assist in building a comprehensive, effective, and efficient emergency response system for our country. Your Excellencies, I would like to use this opportunity to also appeal to easy access to the roads in the course of their duties. And I'm sure their cooperation will go a long way to save many lives. On this note, Your Excellencies, I wish to end my speech. And once again, Mr. President, thank you and the Vice President for your personal commitment in ensuring that this laudable project became a success. Mr. President, I want to assure you that tonight I will sleep. And I'll beg for permission to be late a little bit tomorrow morning. Mr. President, since after the deployment of the drones, or even during the deployment of the drones, I took a lot of bashing from Parliament to radio stations to TV stations to several other media platforms that we don't have ambulances.
and we are deploying drones to fly blood and essential medicines. And I kept on telling people and the nation that the president is committing to deliver on his promises, and he will so do. Sir President, let me thank you. You have justified my explanation. I thank you so much.
That is the Honorable Minister responsible for Health, Kweku Agyeman-Manu. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, if you are just joining us, we are at the ceremony for the commissioning and dispatch of the single largest fleet of ambulances to support pre-hospital emergency medical care and the Ghana Ambulance Service. Very shortly, His Excellency the President will address us. We are almost there. But Mr. President, I am informed by the Emergency Medical Technicians Unit of the Ghana Ambulance Service that they want to briefly demonstrate to you the services they will be offering across the 275 constituencies and the high incident routes here in our country. May I invite the EMT demonstration unit for their quick demonstration of the services that will be offered by these ambulance and EMT units nationwide. After that, His Excellency the President, who committed to improve healthcare, will speak to us.
Your Excellency, we are about to witness a simulation exercise by the emergency medical technicians of National Ambulance Service.
Omampenia oti edwem emprempren ye ba be da dwumadie National Ambulance Service for no etai eye wo won pesua so no akrewo.
Currently we see a group of people going out on an early morning jogging as usual, chanting songs with a vibrant cheerleader approaching us.
Na ye he anafo ho adede bi ni momobe bi eba amafo ebo na pom den ho ban no woko anopa bia se nia wo bebo ye won ho ama won apom den no ayeden. In
such situations, because of the joy attached to it, people forget themselves and even occupy the whole road.
Na se ye ko apom din mrika no aya na ye referee ye ho na ye gi ekwan ni nyina akrafa dede ni na ye ko so ntade aye nhye aye reflectors no e ma ye gi kwan ni nyina afa.
So Your Excellency, we are about to witness what happens to this group of people as they jog along the road chanting songs.
Na eyesa na ye nam ne ye ba atorenchem tai esi na enu bi na eba besi enche bia ewo ye nim ha yi.
As usual, this is a similitude of what really pertains to our call of duties at our various stations.
Now, when a Jumedia, se bibi sesia, ye taida ye ho edi ewo yempesu aso ho.
And so, just like our CEO said, this is an opportunity for us to exhibit what we can do, even as the fleet of ambulances have arrived.
Style of life.
So this group of people are chanting songs heavily, and then there's an oncoming vehicle, and because of the songs, they could not even hear, and then the vehicle runs into this group of people.
Etiefo say ye hwa sesia eye ka bi efi on echi abetwi afa enipa domne so atorenchem no esi.
In such state, there's hopelessness, there's despair amongst the people.
Na eba ne sa eye amanfo etaye dede wosu wotete bebredi epra emu eda akwa.
But in such situation, somebody recognizes the situation and calls for help using the 112, which has been activated.
Na eyesa wo frɛ 112 no ema a system no enyina ba together ema police for ebabi, fire for ebabi, ambulance for ba and admo send ya muhu ya.
So we see the arrival of the police to take care of the situation, Your Excellency.
Na police for eba ebe make sure say wode won nyama besisi ho na atorenchem na esi wo kwan nim no wo create ekwan ama aka for eba na won so kran betwi amfa won so.
Whilst the ambulance has also been called and it's on the way coming.
Na National Ambulance Services so a control room so dispatching an ambulance for so ebedru hobby.
Your Excellency, the ambulance has arrived.
Send you who and a phone ambulance no abedru.
It's neatly parked.
Now opaki.
A gentleman steps out.
Now you who say ambulance penny bako edimrika ba baby at Torenchem nesipa.
Comes to the scene to assure the patients to keep calm.
Now oba obetrom say wonya abotre na wonya adwuma emboa wom na enunti na womaba.
So that the scene can be adequately prepared.
Send ye beya wobetimi aboa won Torenchem ato no aboa wom.
For proper care of the victims involved.
Obabe tutu bibia sene be ya wona won pra ni be frim sene mu se esi no wobeko na chi na afi wa maitimi aye adwuma ma wona atorenchem no ato mu yie.
Excellency is guiding the others who have not been injured to step aside so that proper care can be adequately given to the victims.
Good. Green. Hello, those of you who can hear me and can walk, please move this way.
So he's uttering out some words just to get the scene prepared
are here to move
for the ambulance personnel to also come in.
Na oyesa otietie mu kire wona watorenche mato om say wa wotimi nka no sorry na boa ho eye wona wet pra wo betimi aboa won ho no.
And this person is known as the incident commander.
Na sa nipadie a ogina yanim eye papa ye ohyefufu a oy ambulance adwuma oyiyi nipanim no on ye frɛ no ne a odi adwumadie nanim.
Followed closely is another officer who is called the triage officer, trying to sort out the patients with relation to their various level of injuries.
Na yehu se ambulance penina friend dom ni bi abeka ho a won de eya hyensode eba be ye adwuma bi ewo ona wo pra ne ho.
Your Excellency, currently he's tagging the patients according to their degree of injuries.
Na oba wo de ahyensode a eye kokko akokko srade ene ahabam no eba be ye adwuma bi aboa won a atorenche mato om no.
So the red signifies somebody who is critically injured and needs urgent attention.
Obi biara ye de kokko no beto ne nsa no eno trese oni akono eyese putupruya sesia imprempren ye de no etumrika eko ayarsabia eko kodin na pomuden no.
So we see a gentleman lying here with what we call a sunken chest wound.
Na ye hwe eye papa na ohye ahaban no kakra ya oda mpenifo anim he ya ne koko no ebu agum ama ne dompe no ewrewra na hrawa ni mu.
Meaning he has a broken bone which has affected his lungs. And currently the ambulance personnel are attending to this gentleman.
Na yehu se ambulance emba mienu na we yanim no wonani abrepa eko age abrantie no.
Mr. President, this is done most of the time to really take those who are critically injured first to the hospital before responding to the others.
Na yeye ni sa na pese ye boa na ye di wona atorenche matom no akọ ayarsabia akọboa om nti wona ye de eye ahyensode a eye akokosrade ne beto won no wona we yani on betena ha kakra aye won ho adwuma ansa na mbrepa mu no ye de won so akọ ayarsabia.
And then those tagged with the green are what we call the walking wounded, who would also be attended to later on.
Na wona apenini ba otimi yi o mo otimi boa mo ho nante no won de wo de won kogu anafo ne de akokọ haban mo no ene to won so wonan ana wonsa.
Due to the numerous numbers of victims, the incident commander has called for extra support.
Na se ba ni say ya ambulance penina oba ye no oto enkrako eye ne control room ma wo express monfa ambulance bimben constituency miamia ni nyina no monfa bimbeka ho na ye moa enko engigana fo atorenche matom.
They've all arrived and are also happily attending to.
Na ma yehu se omu nyina ba dimrika eba beko age eye yenuamba ma na atorenche matoto om no.
Another gentleman lying there has what we call the evisceration with the lungs gushing out.
Na ye hwe eye baby a ambulance for bebre abodon pima woni na abre a wo ko agene na abrantie no ka ne bo no e pai ne yafunu e ma ne nsunu ne nyina apie.
And so we see the personnel happily attending to them using the occlusive dress, three-sided occlusive dressing.
Na eba ne sa ambulance forward jumedi a wo bedi a wo be kra ne oma na apie ne nyina ye ne nsunu no na watimi aye ne nyina so now what they want to call
So in such situations, the critically wounded patient is who is transported first to the nearest hospital. And then we see the driver who ran into the mob, confused as he is, runs into a tree and is also stuck behind the vehicle.
Now you say eh papa na ono so de car ni betwifa om so no ambulance for so akọ wa boa no say na be ono so na pomuden no ebesi so ye.
In such situations when people come around they would want to help but at the end, they cause further injuries. But the personnel have been trained in a special way just to get them out of the car in order to prevent further injuries.
Now, say nioma ambulance for ye hear papa no oka nim na ona to wombo pa e na wo ko age driver no na mom sanka yetima mu fo ne ko ya wonim nimdie ya anka wo ho pre wom wo ko twe no wo ko teninsa wo ko ye ne obeya montwe e be wi ase ne aboa na so ne yedi udem.
So, Your Excellency, the first patient is being transported away.
Now, who wana no go ni nyina papa na na ne koko abu aguma na hrawa no dompe na brema moja nyunu no ona ye nia odi kan a wode ne ko.
As they keep on attending to the rest of the patients.
Please reassure your patients.
Na wogusu eboa wona aka no se ne ye hu no.
So we see others sustaining head injuries.
na yehu se ba ko nso niti e na apaya wo wa anafo a papa ne maame na oye EMT no wo de neoma e chichire niti abo anapomden.
And there's some fractures as well.
Na ebi nso enemu ebubu.
So we see that in such situations the neck is stabilized just to prevent further injuries to the spine.
Na yehwe ne ekoso wo yanim tin ya wo de ade ehye ne men se ne ebe ya na chiri dompe ne ho atochima no ebeboa no na engine semu.
And so the ambulance personnel quickly attend to these patients and then carry them straight to the hospital, Your Excellency.
Na wo ye we nyina de boa obi bia apomuden.
So we see one also lying there lifeless.
Na yehu se ba ku de wo da wa up to now no obi akra enko ne ho.
We'll see what happens to that one in the ensuing series.
Make sure you set line when you get to the ambulance, okay?
So a blanket is also covered on this patient who is shivering, meaning he's running into shock and could run out any moment from now.
Na yehwe ye nua na ne nso no pie ye na to say ama awo atiesi ni so because ni home so no twa na atwigu abonten nti ambulance for den to makata ne ho a wo ko age na ono so wo pese wo pagya no na wo de no so call ayarsabia.
So all these patients or casualties, Your Excellency, would be attended to and then taken to the hospital for further treatment.
Na ambulance for ne to ombu yi nipa nim akwa se ne be ya wo de obi bia be ko ayarsabia na poso na enkwa ene ahoden be wo mu.
And then the one lying lifeless would be handed over to the police because the ambulance does not carry dead bodies.
Na yehwe ye nua na ye nko ne ho na embrepa mu no wo be di dwuma bia wo ne ho ayede betudwa.
So the personnel are still attending to the patients, Your Excellency.
Say yehwe aka ayarefo miensa a woguso eye wo ho adwuma enti woguso.
Have you done proper assessment on her? All right. Please
So
reassure.
these casualties or victims have been adequately attended to.
Okay.
Yes, in praying ambulance for no ebo homoden a ne aka ni nyina wo ko age wo na pomden e wo mpesua ne so nyina.
And all will be adequately catered for.
Na yehwe so ambulance ne ko hospital a wo de won koto a wo san ba ebe ko age won a aka ni nyina.
Please be patient.
So this is a similitude of what goes on in our everyday activities as emergency medical technicians.
Na we na say atorentem si wo ye mpesua so a ambulance for eda na gi ede ko age won a mpesua so no atorentem na toto won no.
Get this back out.
So we can assure the general public that once the 112 is activated, help will always come.
Na ye share eye timamufo say wo ye wo frɛ ye telephone eye 112 na emwa National Ambulance Service ebeda na gi no bebre na wo de bebre won.
Because timely care really saves lives.
Na won essence so dia wo de nam ne say embrepa mu se ye ne ahia ye betimi akon age wapomuden.
And so others are being assisted onto the ambulance.
Na ye hwe wona wotimi prayer na otimi nante na say ye hwe wana fo no ambulance fo no eboa no nkakra na no so aboa no ho nkakra na na ko ambulance nim ya kokon age no.
And whilst going to the hospital, continuous care is also administered to these victims.
Na say ambulance fo no yi nipa nim nyina wie e wo ba bi atorenchem na si na wo wura won ka nim a e ho na wo to wonbo eye ne a wo mo frɛ no head to toe finity ko si ne nan ase wo to wonbo afifi mu baby mu e hwɛ sɛ atorenchem no mu wa ha no eno nko na ato no ana sɛ ebi wo ho a wan hu sɛ ne be ya wo du ayarsabia wo betu din ama doctor for akon age won apomuden no.
So still the victims are being evacuated, Your Excellency.
Inti sesia no yehu se wona we pre nyina wo yi won a wo de won ko ayarsabia.
So the last person leaves the field.
Sɛ ne be ya ne a wo twato no so ye be yi na free ba bia akotia ne si na kwan no mada ho ama akafo ayusu omkwan no.
So personnel are still busily attending to the victims.
Na yehu se ambulance for no e ka bom e yire won ho se ne obetimi aya wo beko age won na sisi aka na torenchem ni si no yehu se afi de wagya ni nyina ama eye a police for won so e de wan share so de esusu car ne tie se ne omo so mra ne tie no na free akọ no car no any driver na sem de eno wo a police for sem.
EMTs, we have 1.5 minutes to wrap up. EMTs, we have 1.5 minutes to wrap up.
Please take time, slow, okay?
So a gentleman rushes onto the scene, having heard of the accident.
Na yehu se abrante bi aba wo dimrika ne number bi atorenchem na si no se wate se bibi se si na ne ho nipa bi wom to hwe no.
Apparently his wife was in this group.
Na wo hu se ene yire ene da ho na sebe wafiri mu no Inti ama se atorenchem no ono so hu ne onye ne ho.
You see, personnel try to calm him down.
Yeah, ambulance for na basa obeboa ne se nka onto ne bo na bibia be boko aboa no.
But he's desperate and in shock.
Nemom ne ekoso no wontimi se ne yere afimu onani esantua.
Because his wife has passed on.
Isan se ne yere na afimu.
So in that state, he collapses.
Enti mprempre enche bia ebe hu ne ebesi abrante ne ye ya ontimi hwe ne yere nanim no ye tura ho na mpanifo ne boa no so mbeko age no ontimi okura na ontimi nkura no aye den se mpo ambulance for no betimi ene na kasa na ye hwe ne esi anam se na koma no eye gina minim de ba am se abrante no mprempre watwa hwe.
The gentleman finally collapses.
I mprempre abrante na twa hwe a che se ne yere afimu de a ene obetoa no.
There is no heartbeat.
Na wo hwe ye no ne koma mbobiem ho me enso ni ho.
No pulse, he's not breathing. And currently the EMTs are compressing his heart just to restart his
heart. Na ye hwe ambulance for na start miamia ne kokoa wo pia moja asen afa ni padua no ahrawa ne koko ni mu.
This is what we call cardiopulmonary resuscitation, which is CPR.
Na we na ye frɛ no abafu mu se ahrawa ene akoma ye nyane no abankwam.
And we see another machine lying there just to help in restarting the heart, which is called the automated external defibrillator.
Na ye hu se ambulance for the machine bia to wa eno na edi tumi ana ayerem kanea eba be fa ni padua ni mama akoma na edum no asen nyane biem.
This is to send electronic waves to restart the heart. He's compressing the chest 30 times with 2 breaths given.
Now, what yes, I will be miane kokonosa empre ediasa 30. Now, what the frama fani minimusu mienu 2 times.
Looks like the victim is coming to.
Now, waya nesa empre enum 32 ana ediasa any mienu sa 5 times.
Currently, we see the police also attending to the one who passed on.
Now, you say a police also ye won juma pa wo papa na ono so na maame na ofri mu no wo boa no onso de ono so akọ baby e de ni a wafri mu ko.
So the chest compression is still going on, Your Excellency.
Yom gusu emiemia eye machine om di jafam no wo be ye so obi atwe no se ne mu hu no na omamia fa ne mu etiefo ye hu se papa no e bo no wa momia mo ese ambulance for no wa ya de pa.
The patient has come to.
Papa no asen abankwa mu.
And he's been reassured and oxygen is being administered.
Na esan se baby aro koye no ekwan no waka krenti no ye de druben ato ni mu aye mani frama kakra aboa na koma no ne homie no.
And this patient is also sent to the hospital.
And I assign to the so sin so na ye de no akọ ayarsa bia akọ age no.
So in summary, this is what goes on in our various stations in our quest to save lives.
Na eyi na ye da na di edi kun agi wona atorenchem eto abribia mu.
As we say, timely care really saves lives.
Send ye ka say ye adwuma na penso a ye betimi akọ agi wona atorenchem ato no.
So before we go, we want to acknowledge
for the 275 constituencies.
Good afternoon, Mr. President. Simulation exercise for multiple casualty exercise over. 10 casualties involved, 3 with life-threatening conditions, 6 with other various injuries, with 1 dead. All casualties transported to hospital and the dead handed over to the MTPD department of the Ghana Police Service. Emergency Medical Technician Al-Hassan Mohamed Mashoud reported. May I have your permission to fall out, Mr. President?
Thank you very much, EMT. Thank you, your team. Let's give them a big round of applause one more time. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to hear from the bearer of the vision, the President of the Republic, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Let's receive him with a round of applause.
Mr. Vice President, Chief of Staff at the Office of the President, Greater Accra Regional Minister, Minister for Health, Minister for Special Development Initiatives, Ministers and Deputy Ministers of State, Member of Parliament for Clote Korle constituency and other members of Parliament, Municipal Chief Executive for Clote Korle Municipality, Chief Executive Officer of the National Ambulance Service, the President of the Greater Accra Regional House of Chiefs, Niosu, the Acting President of the Ga Traditional Council, Niotublohun, Ni Sempe, Ni Me, Name, and other traditional rulers, the Dean and members of the Diplomatic Corps, fellow Ghanaians, ladies and gentlemen, I'm really happy that finally this day has come to meet us. It is the day the Lord has made, and we should rejoice in it. This ceremony is a very good way to begin the year, and I extend my appreciation to the Minister for Special Development Initiatives, Honorable Mavis Hawa Kumson, Member of Parliament for Hutu Senya East, and the Minister for Health, Honorable Kwaku Ajima Menu, Member of Parliament for Doma Central, for the dynamism and hard work they've exhibited in bringing it to fruition. Ladies and gentlemen, good health is fundamental to all we do and hope to do. Access to quality health care is hence a right enshrined in our national constitution. However, this constitutional right can best materialize if we are able to guarantee the presence of pre-hospital emergency services in all parts of the country. With the National Ambulance Service having 130 stations and 10 regional control rooms across the country, it was sad to note that when I took office in January 2017, the service had only 55 semi-functioning ambulances. Indeed, the ambulance service started off with 50 ambulances in 2006, and in 2018, 161 ambulances containing basic life support equipment were imported into the country. In December 2015, 200 ambulances were supposedly purchased by the Mahama government, out of which only 30 arrived in the country. As though this was not enough, the 30 were declared, quote, not fit for purpose because they had cardinal defects and did not come with any medical equipment, unquote. This was completely unacceptable, and my government was determined to rectify this unhappy state of affairs. It is appropriate that the National Ambulance Service, established in the year 2004 under the new Patriotic Party-led government of that outstanding Ghanaian statesman, the second president of the Fourth Republic, His Excellency John Agyekum Kufuor, is re-equipped, retooled, and revamped under another NPP-led government, this time of President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Today, I'm glad to be presenting to the Ministry of Health 307 brand new state-of-the-art ambulances, fitted with advanced life support equipment and tracking devices, to be distributed to 275 constituencies. That is one constituency, one ambulance, to be managed by the National Ambulance Service, and the remainder of 32 ambulances to the headquarters of the service. As a result, this means that as against the scenario whereby one ambulance served approximately 524,000 people at the end of December 2016, today we have a much improved ratio of one ambulance serving approximately 84,000 people. Additionally, in the course of the year, 145 new ambulance stations will be created, bringing the total to 275 stations, ensuring that we have a one constituency, one ambulance station situation. We promised in the 2016 MPP manifesto to strengthen the National Ambulance Service, and we're doing just that. Ladies and gentlemen, government is committed to ensuring the realization of an effective emergency medical service EMS system to help improve our country's emergency response capabilities. The simulation exercise undertaken a few months ago is proof of the preparedness and readiness of our emergency medical technicians through the efficient use of these ambulances to help save lives. Having augmented the fleet of the ambulance service, I am aware of the other challenges confronting the service, such as inadequate staff, relatively non-existent dispatch system, the lack of a dedicated source of funding, and inadequate infrastructure at the paramedic and emergency care training school, the only paramedic and emergency care training school in West Africa, located in Nkankaso in the Offensive North District of the Ashanti region. Government has already started working to address some of these challenges. Firstly, the Ministry of Finance has provided financial clearance for the National Ambulance Service to recruit and train 1,477 emergency medical technicians. Out of this number, 577 have already been recruited, with the process for recruiting the remaining 900 underway. Secondly, the National Ambulance Service Bill, which identifies funding sources for the National Ambulance Service, is currently before Cabinet. This will be forwarded to Parliament for consideration and enactment after Cabinet approval, which should be granted shortly. Thirdly, government has provided a digitized state-of-the-art ambulance dispatch management system integrated with the National Digital Property Addressing System, whereby all calls to the ambulance service will be routed through a computer system which will automatically generate the digital address location of the caller to enable the control center determine straight away the nearest ambulance to dispatch. It will also allow the ambulance to determine easily the nearest healthcare facility suitable for the emergency. This system will also allow the ambulance, when dispatched, to navigate without difficulty using the dispatch system in the ambulance straight to the location of the caller. It will also provide interconnectivity among the various ambulance stations and the dispatch centers, as well as the dispatch centers and the receiving health facilities. Such a system will enhance the response time of the ambulances and thereby improve patient outcomes. Fourthly, Government has succeeded in getting a unique emergency number for all providers of emergency services in the country. In the past, the police service, the fire service, and the National Ambulance Service all had different emergency numbers. I'm happy to announce that thankfully we have merged all the emergency numbers to one number, which is 112. For any form of emergency, either police service, fire service, or ambulance service, the number to dial on all mobile networks is 112. I would appeal that this improvement in the provision of emergency services be not abused. We are told that 90% of calls made to the providers of emergency services are usually prank calls. This is not right, as it only endangers the lives of Ghanaians in need. Government will ensure that the needed infrastructure is provided to the paramedic and emergency care training school at Nkenkaso to help ensure that it serves its purpose of training paramedics in the country and West Africa, and it's also serves as a refresher course center for emergency care training for doctors, nurses, and other paramedics in the country and West Africa. I call upon all regional ministers, metropolitan, municipal, and district chief executives, as well as all health officials, to provide the needed cooperation and support to make the operationalization of these ambulances a success, and also ensure their satisfactory maintenance. The goal of this government is to establish in our country a strong, accessible healthcare system of world-class quality, which will assure the health and well-being of our people. And I entreat all of you to be an integral part of this vision. Accordingly, ladies and gentlemen, Nime, Name, Nananom, I declare the 307 ambulances duly commissioned and ready for distribution. May God bless the members of the National Ambulance Service and us all. And may God bless our homeland, Ghana, and make her great and strong. I thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Let's give him a big round of applause, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. His Excellency the President will step forward onto the red carpet. He will be joined by his close friend and right-hand man, His Excellency the Vice President. The Minister responsible for health will join them, and the Minister for Special Development Initiatives will also join. The four of them will make their way towards where the ambulances are parked. The Chief of Staff will join as well. They will make their way to where the ambulances are parked to cut the ribbon, and Reverend Father Andrew Campbell will say a prayer as we commission one as a symbolic gesture for the 307. We will remain and watch on the screens. We will remain and watch on the screens from wherever we are. Mr. President, we are informed that the very ambulance you will be entering is that of the whole West constituency. The whole West constituency ambulance is that which is closest and that which you would be inspecting. And when we are done, the ambulances will move from here, the Black Star Square, to the various parts of the country.
Two. 2, 2, check 1, 2.
Mr. President.
2, 2, wire opening.
Make it.
Two.
Father, amen.
Unity.
So on. Okay, it's on.
I was on for Yeguso Sabre at the live broadcast. No, Abra. Now, Pempenso Edri, Pempenso, His Excellency, and another Danko Kufado, yeah, Amamre na ambulances are hold up in Sabre, Yakabo.
For that symbolic inspection,
the whole
West constituency
ambulance.
One of the 275 ambulances that are going to constituencies for that symbolic inspection and interacting with the EMTs there. Mr. President, next to the whole West ambulance is the Ebuakwa South constituency ambulance, a constituency I'm sure you are very familiar with in your days as Member of Parliament. And next to that of Ebuakwa South, you will find that of Ofuase Eyirebi constituency. I'm only just explaining the ambulances that are parked there. So he's entering the whole West ambulance. Next to that is the Ebuakwa South constituency ambulance. (307). If you do not remember anything after today, remember the number 307. The single largest fleet of ambulances to support pre-hospital Mr. President is returning to his seat. Let's give him a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. President, you saw the whole West ambulance. I'm sure next to it you saw the Ebuakwa South constituency ambulance. And next to Ebuakwa South, the Ofuasi Ayebi constituency ambulance as well. We'll take our seats after the president takes his seat, and then we'll do the closing ceremony. Shortly, the president will be departing the Black Star Square. After we take the national salute, the president will be departing the Black Star Square.
Who's coordinating the tent? They are lined up. They should move. They should not. We agree that we haven't done the
everything that we do, no power or might but with you. Oh Allah, we pray for the ambulance service as they continue to provide service for our dear country. Guide them, watch over them as they strive to rescue lives within our communities and our roads. Oh Allah, we pray that you will be their defense as they risk their own safety to protect others. Be their light and the stronghold of their life. O Allah, endow all of us with the spirit of love for nation, discernment and sincerity to do what is expected from us. O Allah, bless our nation, bless leadership, grant leadership with wisdom and understanding to steer the affairs of our dear country. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, Maliki Yawmiddin, Iyaka na'budu wa Iyaka nasta'in, Ihdina as-sirat al-mustaqim, sirat al-lazina an'amta alayhim, ghayr al-maghdubi alayhim wa lad-dhalin. Ameen. Thank you.
All right, prepare the arrangements no sabre ya Muslim prayer no aba awie no. What will happen is ambulances na be move na the any achemu ewo constituencies ahodo a eso say ye dey echo and currently no that is what will happen. Constituencies ahodo ewo o my Ghana fanda nyina no say afaje to south and ahunu say etwemu no K2 south etwaso Sabre and also air continue all the ambulances no lines about one after the other. Kopem said Nina ebeba area and Tibia, I think constituency band there and the Twasso. All the constituencies Nina at the Eba Sabre, Yehunu say Eba Bichemna, Etumi Aquaco PMO or the various constituencies. Yamfa anthem. All right, and thank you. football there and Casabre because the players that shall say more fans, but Sabre you made any I fan say ba area and it's about the sudden me kind of true jano yen penny for be ebedi and come. So far our checks none of the minority members stand to be corrected though, but acknowledgement bia enko Emma will be as at the same time also no yenhunu will be so say ote bia MPs etno because per the arrangement na every constituency bia no anka mpanimfo ehwe na womo eba beje enti omanpanin Sabre eje enhia ansana wetumi akọ enti ohunu se Sabre adwumadi ne mfa ne se eba awiya enesa and nipa no guso ache se womo ekọ eja bakọ de
yeah me pa body say then na pesanya another 4 more years nanka extra time ko Ghana politics mumpo no a nanka maka say the yemfa ma no sa so maka say ha wakum senso nyame so nya na dom no sa ma another 4 years ono kwa ne MP any minister kama ni fie ukọ ni fie a open to all about time ko ahumbobo fo ko de na na ye nyina
but against nyumi ya mobo ofecho campaign campaign wana mobo na
akuti ni munira na mum susu da ya woni trim eti obi a wa da dwen say obama ga na ahwe na de pade one de tofi akwa eni be sheko tia fa
sa anyway wana mobo sa anyway ama
obi a ni say NDC for ni John Mahama na de tutia omo and direct
but constituency say bi wo ho a NDC MP na
I don't know na afi central region per se ye change ni nyina ye nyo mo ba kumpo
ye from say
ye fa mi ntia mo ahenkura
o free central region ba
e ba so ade kaswa precise of anko I want free buy
aja wa ko de boko ye from say
I friend me go fe Japan
ye na ama mo ani aja mo ma ka si fans sa
minia de nana ado danko akufo de minia mi hu bi da e minia mi ho jimi o wenya carpenter for you wenya carpenter for you the carpenter for cover by wenya bio wenya campaign sankasa from German straight eta mama nya je saminia kofi enya ize de nana ado danko akufo do aye no minia enya ize ye hian nana ado form more for honorable adjustafo because the honorable nana the adjustafo ayadama do me ko beja constituency e bi si da etia de se be toma nana do dan kwaku fo do ne se top honorable adjustafo omnia ya ju se be toma o minia kofi to question me ko be tabu sambiem de nana do ani e bu adwene etia so minia
all right there I say it Sabre unu say ministers no ato santen a wo mo eko and then we understand say ambulances ni nyina enso ebeto so because of ambulance no
ambulance is me ba him and you say me Ghana ni na say him and you say me free tashilo jokuku me jeta me udi America me fair me de e bi si da e fi si awo mi wo bi da me DMP me di politics echi me ti bi da nana ya de ya fa 4 kofi nana wa ya de
all right me da say mama ne eja niama eni enkwa kakra health committee no ono ne pani a oda no eja facha yen pa say move in a convoy na achọ mpombo ko de
nyame adom kofi
but me hwe mu no manguru minority adam man from amada
anopai majority leader announcement of parliament nti ya maye breaki parliament kra say nyina ye ba ha nti obi aye invite parliament
but me hu minority for na amada
no de mi ntimi nkyere mu say leader announcement say ya invite here speaker kra kan ho asem nti ya maye agene earlier than the normal time no nti ya fi won ye nyina nante ba enti menim ne nti o mamba.
But what does this mean to especially committee or health na say ambulances are about? What does it mean?
Oh, me de mani agiye me de nyame ase efi say enam say me ye doctor ntino menim emergency services here say ebe ma ebetimi anya apomuden na ambulances here ba ye no aboa papa and on a personal note no me so me ye ho adwuma